So, excuse me, we have the wig for girl 1, Showgirl. This is her wig that she wears the entire show. Suzanne is her name. This is a human hair wig, and we are going to wand this hair. I've already washed it, shampooed and conditioned it, and I let it air dry. So I just brushed it out straight. And I've already put a little bit of argan oil thermal protector in it, and I literally just spray it. I sprayed it when it was wet after I finished shampooing it so that it would dry with this protectant in it. And I'm also going to spray as I go, and as I wand each particular section, I'm going to give it a light coating. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to start at the very back. I just like to part it down the middle so that I can see the sections that we're working with. And I'm going to take the bottom row and work my way up. So there's that half of it. I think I'm going to do this video in 2 parts so that you don't have to spend an hour watching me wand this entire wig. You'll get the point. I'll video me going up a couple of rows, and then when I get closer to the top and after all of this is done, I'll come back in and video again with me showing you how to finish out the top of this, and we will do it that way. Okay, so there is that half, and here is the other half of the bottom. Section that off. Let's twist this up in the way. And we have our bottom section here, and we will wand sections in the bottom. My sections, whenever I grab and wand, rule of thumb, generally tend to be no wider than this. And I just scrunch all this together and twist this around the wand, just like this. And I am also wrapping and twisting as I go, because that's going to create a beach wave. Wrap and twist around the wand as I go. And I am using I think this is a 3/4, no, this is like a 1-inch wand. This is a 1-inch Babyliss Pro wand, and this thing gets really hot. I am using it at temperature 355 degrees because I don't want to scorch and singe the hair. So 355 degrees. Definitely no more than 375. So some hair wands go up and you can adjust them different temperatures. I'm using 355. All right, let's get this where it won't keep swiveling on me. All right, here's my first section. Get my spray. This spray is a heat protectant, and it's also gonna give it hold as well. So I don't want to saturate this hair, but I definitely want to coat the hair. And then I run my fingers through it to kind of smooth it into the hair. Grab my wand. And as you're working in the back, it doesn't matter really if you're curling away from the face or towards the face. That only really matters when you're working around the face framing in the front section. So when we get to the front sections, I'll pay more attention to make sure I am curling this and wrapping this around my wand away from the face so that the curls will flow away from the face. Also, with this, I want to hold this and get as close to the ends as I can. So I'm holding the ends. I'm going to count to about 10, between 8 and 10 each curl. All right, and then I'm going to let this fall off. I'm gonna hold it in my hand until it cools. So I'll hold it in my hand for about 6 or 7 seconds. If you just let it fall when it's hot, then the curl's gonna drop. You wanna kind of keep it kind of bunched up into this curl pattern while it cools so that the curl will hold. And then you can let it go. And this is what it will look like when that section is finished curling. I'm gonna keep working my way around. Next section, give it a spray, brush through. Wrap it around the wand. Wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist, all the way till you get to the end and you're holding just the very tip of it. So the very tips of them won't be curled because you're holding on to that section. Sometimes you can, I think there is a wanding glove or a thermal glove back there so that you're not burning your fingers. I find it easier to use this without the glove. With the glove, you can get closer to the ends of the hair because you're not worried about burning your fingers. So that's been about 8 to 10 seconds. So I'm just gonna wiggle this a little bit and let this fall, the curl fall into my hand. I'll hold on to that, let that cool. And then I can drop that section. Next section, I'll work my way up. Excuse me. I'm not doing every single row. I'm taking maybe 2 rows at a time in the back. Because I don't want the sections to be super thick. Because the thicker the section, the harder it will be for the hair to heat up all the way down through to the barrel of the wand. So it will take longer for you to curl that section. Therefore, you're having to hold this heat on each section for longer, and you can possibly burn the hair that way. So take thinner sections so that you don't have to keep it wrapped around the wand for too long and potentially risk burning the hair. All right, so this is 2 sections on that side. Let's go ahead and section off the other side. Twist this back up. All right. And we can start wanding this side. I like to start from the corner and work my way in. Start from the outside, work my way in. Do it however it works best for you, however you feel comfortable. So yeah. So let's go ahead and brush through that. Get the tangles out. Take a section. This hair is thicker in this particular section. Actually, this is 1, 2, 3 sections deep. Not 2 sections. This is 3 different lines. 1, 2. Actually, no, that's a little piece from the section before. Okay, I'll just curl that again. But yeah, this is 2 sections wide. Let's make sure I got this right. Get that hair out of the way. Brush through. All right. So this section, give it a spray. Brush that through to the ends. And let's wrap. Wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist. As I'm wrapping, I want to make sure that I'm not overlapping the hair as it goes down the wand. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Let me let this finish. Wiggle this a little bit, let that fall into your hand, let it cool off. Drop that too quick. That's that one. See, this curl isn't formed very well. At the bottom it is, but up here it's not. So I'm gonna go back and rewrap that one. It didn't heat up quite enough. And then I need to make sure it cools. So we'll redo that one. But as I was saying, you don't want to, as you're wrapping, I don't want to wrap, twist, and overlap this all over, all of these wraps over top of each other like this. You want to make sure you wrap and you go down the barrel, almost like a candy cane, go all the way down, so that all of the hair it has the opportunity to heat up. If this hair is overlapping, then some pieces are not going to get hot because it's overlapping like this, and you're not going to have a consistent curl all the way down the hair strand. All right, let's redo this one. I'm going to take a little less hair just because it's so thick. Spray it. This is swiveling. Spray it, brush through, comb through. Wrap. Wrap, twist. Wrap, twist. Wrap, twist, candy cane. Wrap, twist, wrap, twist. Wrap, don't burn yourself. Twist, hold it. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we will let that fall off. Grab it, pick it up, squeeze it back together, let it cool. And then we can let it fall and you have a nice curl. All right, next section. Keep moving. I'll show you this entire row, then I will cut the camera, and I'll come back when I get closer to the top. Get these little short pieces out of the way. Section here. If it falls off, pick it up real quick when it's hot, wrap it back up, scrunch it back up, and hold it until it gets cool. I won't keep showing you every section, but that was the one that I just curled. So the curl pattern is consistent, and that's what we want. Because when we finger through, we want everything to have nice waves, consistent wave pattern going through. Next section. Move this a little bit closer so you can see. Catch it. Hold it. Let it cool. Drop it. If you find that the ends of some of yours are a little too straight, then you might have to go back and just recurl it again, just so that you can get closer to the ends, so that all of your ends kind of have that same kind of curl pattern in the ends. Like the berry tips are not going to be curly because that's where you were holding it, but you want it to be as close to the ends as possible. And that might be something that you can just wait until you finish doing the whole entire wig and go back and pull out those sections that look like they just need to be recurled for a tighter curl. Wiggle it off. It fell off. Go ahead and catch it and wrap it back up before it cools off. And voila. Two more. You will find that as you wrap, based on whatever side you're using, in order to curl away from the face, you might be holding the flat iron, the wand down like this, in order to be able to wrap it away from the face. And on the other side, you might be holding it up as you wrap around this side. It just depends on how you hold it. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, you know, just what feels comfortable. So that's just something to keep in mind. You might have to hold it, the wand, a little differently as you get to different sides of the head. Wrap, wrap, twist, wrap, twist, twist. Doesn't want to come undone. All right. Catch it. Last section. working my way up. All right, when I get closer to the top, I'll come back and I'll show you.